Hello, ladies, and welcome. Today's training on passion to profit. So let's turn your passions into profits and launch that business. So we are on day 4. So welcome, welcome, welcome. I am so proud of you guys for taking these steps and moving forward, creating momentum. You know what? Even if you're doing this with baby steps, it's okay. It's 100% okay to move at the pace that feels right to you. And I also know that a lot of you have a lot of things going on in life right now as well, kids, other jobs, and you're looking at transitioning. So I just want you to be patient with yourself. I will run as fast as you want to run or walk as slow as you want to walk if you become my client. All my clients know that. So everybody goes through the process at a different pace. So don't judge yourself. And what I don't want you to do is don't compare yourself with other people. Yes, I've compacted this into 5 days of training, but let's be honest, each and every day is really, really packed with stuff. And it takes time to process, it takes time to map out. So I just want you to be patient with yourself. There's no goal to get to by the end of the week. So if this process takes you 2 weeks, if it takes you 2 months, be okay with that. Okay, so just be okay with where you're at. And if you're missing steps and you need to kind of go back and reconfigure, or you decide that you want to change your mind as we get farther into this process and you want to go back to step 1, that's okay too. So allow yourself grace, and just like I said yesterday, be flexible with this process. Nothing is concrete, okay? As long as you're moving and getting momentum, that's the only thing that matters, right? We're moving towards a goal, towards getting towards the life that you desire, towards using your passions for a greater purpose in this world. So welcome to day 5. Today we are talking about being prepared for success, okay? So we need to get prepared. We need to create some ground foundational things. We need to build and have a solid foundation before we can launch, okay? We don't want failure before we even start to get success. So what this is going to do is, as we map out today, as we go through this process, when you get organized and you get ready to launch and you get clarity, it takes the fear away. Okay, so I want you to know that up front. So we want to create the most efficient workflow process. And what that means is, how does your client come into your business? And how do they run through your business? Okay, what are the steps along the way? So by mapping these out, this is going to save you a lot of time and a lot of money and a lot of headache. Okay, this is the part that I enjoy doing with my clients, because we want to break each step down so that way we don't miss anything. We play proactive, so nothing catches us off guard, unless we have a pandemic, of course. But we want to be as prepared as we can be and take as much of that fear away as possible. So what this looks like, so step one, where do your clients come from? And that's where I want you to start. So think about it. Susie's sitting at home on her couch, and let's say you have an online business. So Susie's sitting on her couch at home, and she runs across an ad on Facebook. She runs across an ad on a specific website. She runs across your website. She runs across you in, let's say, a Facebook group, and she's intrigued by what you have. Okay, so from that point that Susie says, oh, she has what I want. Oh, I'm more intrigued. What does Susie do next? Okay, that's the route we want to map out. So map out from when Susie first sees you, first hears about you, to the point where Susie is either working with you or the point where she buys the product from you. Okay, so we talk about marketing, we talk about advertising, we talk about websites. What needs to be put in play? So what is the process or the experience that they go through to purchase your product with you? So where do they come from? How do they first hear about you? Or where do they see your ad at if you're running ads? Do they see you in a Facebook group, a website? If you're a brick and mortar or online business, maybe it's a billboard, maybe it's a flyer. Or maybe you've given them your business card. Maybe you're doing networking in person. What is the next step that they're going to take to get to your website? And I'm just going to do for instances here. So let's say they meet you in a Facebook group and they come to your page and they see your website and they're like, okay, I'm going to click on the website. So what happens from that point forward? Well, first of all, you need to have a website, right? So we got to have a website or a lead page or something out there that is going to show what you do, who you are, who your ideal market is, and the problem that you're solving. Okay, so let's, for instance, just say it's a website. So from that website, what happens next? Are you going to educate them? Are you going to tell them what problems you solve? Are you going to say, this is my package? So then you need to have packages made, right? So let's say you are a coach. So what kinds of packages are you going to have? Are you going to have a curriculum? Are you going to have a training course to offer them? Are you going to have it be sessions? Like I offer 3 sessions and this is what's included in those 3 sessions. Okay. So you need to figure out what your product is and how you're going to price it, or if you're bundling a package like a course per se. Could be a service or could be a brick and mortar. So we're just going to throw out a whole bunch of examples today because I work with all different types of businesses, online and brick and mortar. So when they come to your website, they're going to click let's say they click the buy now button. Okay. What happens from that point forward? Buy now. You are going to get an alert that says they want to buy something from you, whether it's a product or a service. Okay. So if it's a product, obviously you're just going to ship the product out. If it's a service, what do they need to do next? You probably need to get on a call with them and see what they need or how you can help them. So maybe there's a discovery call included before they can even purchase a package with you, like a coaching package, just to make sure that you're a good fit. So they purchase from you. And in this case, if you are a coach, you're going to need some type of a service agreement. Okay. So service agreement, you're going to need those documents that state what they're going to get for X amount of dollars, or what's included in this package that you're giving them for X amount of dollars. So you're going to need those contracts as well. So then what happens next? Okay, so then are you going to have them move forward and book appointments on a calendar? So then you would probably need a calendar, right? So if you're going to have them book independently, then you're going to need a calendar link. If not, you're going to book that with them. Okay, so then what tools and resources are you going to have in place for them? Do you need to make worksheets? Do you need to make questionnaires, like a pre-working with you questionnaire? Like, let's say if you're a health coach or a life coach, you're going to want to know some information about where they're at, where they're stuck, their pain points, and what they're expecting when they come in to coach with you, so you can then give them exactly what they need, correct? And so you're going to want to have those questionnaires. Okay, so you want to have all your tools and your resources ready to go. So that way then when you get the client walking in the door, they make the payment. Oh, we forgot about the payments. So anyway, they're going to have to pay you too. So you need a payment processing system. And so they're going to pay you, they're going to sign a contract, and then they're going to start, let's say, coaching with you or whatever service you may have. And you're going to come out and do their lawn care or whatever. So you still need that contract in place with the expectations on both sides. And then, okay, so we looked at the calendar, we looked at the service agreement. So then if you are offering a product, okay, and this could be brick and mortar, or it could be as far as coaching or online service as well. So if you're offering a product, do you also then offer an upgrade to buy more? Okay, so let's say it's a service. Do you offer an add-on for more options for them to make life easier for them? Okay, so for instance, I offer do-it-yourself courses online. So people can just click download the course. It's super easy. They can do it in the comfort of their own home. But then I also offer a coaching session at a discounted rate. So let's say they buy one of my Discover Your Life Purpose programs, or they purchase my goal setting program, my goal strategy mapping out program. and they get stuck in the middle of it, or they just want my eyes to look at it and say, Jenny, this is, how I think we should work it, or what do you think about this, or what do you think about this, and they brainstorm different ideas. So then I offer those coaching sessions at a discounted rate. Okay, so do you see how we want to add on? We want to add service, we want to add value. Okay, also some of my clients who have product, who are product-based clients, if a person buys a specific product and they have a product that's coming out, if they're launching a new product that is either complementary, or maybe they think the client would be intrigued by it because they've already bought one, so they're more apt to buy again. So what we would do in that phase would be send those clients an email with a pre-buy, pre-launch of the new product. So that way they could get it first before the rest of the world. So what that does is it makes people feel special, like they're getting it first, and like they have a special privilege. They've got a special in because they can buy it before anyone else gets it when it goes on sale. Okay? So those are some fun ideas. So as you go through these step-by-steps with your clients or your buyers, when we're mapping this out, um, you need to think about what experience is your client going through and what are they going to need at every step of the way. So for instance, are they going to need a contract? Are you going to need a contract? Are you going to need agreements? Are you going to need documents? Are you going to need resources for them and say, I can help you, but here's another resource. Go and check out XYZ, this quiz, this test, this body analysis, whatever it might be that pertains to your clientele. Do you need to create freebies and valuable content? Do you need to promote yourself as an expert in the industry and create more freebies and give out free resources? So with that said, on a marketing aspect, do you need a website? Do you need to create a lead page? Do you need an email campaign for dripping on your clients, your cold market and your warm market? Do we need to fill those gaps in? So my clients already know this, but you guys don't. So when you work with me, you get full access to all of my resources. I have a wonderful team that I work with. So I have an attorney from California. I have a graphic designer who works out of Sicily, Italy. I have some ghost writers. I have an IT guy who does all my IT web development stuff from Arizona. I have a web strategist here in town. I have some content creators. And so you get access to all those people. Like I share them with you because if I already know they work and they work efficiently and they are cost efficient, which I love, I'm going to hand you over those resources because it saves all of us time and money. And you don't have to go wandering around trying to find someone to do what you need or what you don't like to do in your business. Because let's be honest, we all want to do the things that we love in our business and we want to push off the rest, right? So I like to have the resources, meaning people in place to do the things that I'm not good at or that I don't care to do. So one thing I'm going to share with you guys today in an email coming up is one of my valuable resources. Her name is Nicole. She's actually my attorney, and she does corporate business templates for me, and she's created some packages, so a lot of my clients will go and just purchase that package so that way they don't have to go hire their own attorney. It's basically fill in the blank, and then if you're uncomfortable with just using that, then you can take it to an attorney here in whatever state you're in. So I have clients do that all the time. So also I hire Nicole at times to do Q&A sessions with my clients. I'll just get all my clients together and we'll do a quick Q&A session, and Nicole will come on and ask or let us kind of fill us in on what's going on in the world online legally. So that's kind of nice. So she's top notch. I love her. She's a great resource. So I'm going to send that link to you guys, make life a little bit easier so you don't have to run out and find your own attorney. So today's homework is mapping out your client flow process, okay? Sometimes I love to do this with clients when I'm doing it one-on-one with them. I can't do it online, but when I do it one-on-one with them, I actually use Post-it notes on the wall behind me. I will take the picture down and I map out Post-its for my clients and the flow process that their clients go through, or their customers or their buyers go through. Because then what happens is I can move those post-it notes around if I put them in the wrong order. So one thing I will let you know, this is a very time-consuming task, but it is very valuable in saving yourself time and money. So when you do this process, the step, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or however long the process is, what I want you to do is do the process, get it all out, and then step away from it. Okay. And I want you to come back and look at it in like 24 hours of the next day, or have someone walk through the process with you. Like, do it yourself and then verbally talk about it with someone and walk through the process, because there's a lot of times when our brain's in that mode of like, okay, I want to get this done, and we don't always see all the little details that need to happen. Like, I've had clients forget that they need a contract, and that's okay because we always catch it. So no worries. So step back and just walk through that with someone, just verbalize it out loud, or just step back and walk through that process, 24 hours after you've done it the first time, to see if there's anything that you need that you forgot. So if you are feeling stuck in any of these areas, I know I'm throwing a lot of information at you guys this week. So if you're feeling stuck in any areas, you can always book a power hour call with me. It's a coaching session that we do. 1 hour, we literally dive into whatever you need, and we walk away with either things mapped out or brainstormed, and it's usually above and beyond. We can fit a lot in 60 minutes. So what I want you to do is just keep the momentum going, ladies, and stay on track with where you want to be in 6 months or a year. Stay focused. Let's keep you on track. Let's keep that momentum moving forward step by step every day. So you can get a lot accomplished in 1 power hour session. So book one if you need one. All right. Hope you're having a wonderful day. And I look forward to seeing you tomorrow, where we talk about what is your next step. We're getting this much closer to launching, ladies. Have a great rest of the day.